Our story begins with Chris and Steph, friends of Lee and Luca, members of the Bushwackers. We see numerous luggage scattered around the living room as Steph hurries down the stairs. Hey, hon? Are we ready? Yeah, just about. We see their dog, Bailey, scamper over. Steph kneels down and ruffles her hair. Oh, don't worry, baby. We won't be gone long. Just a week. Just a week in Savannah and then we'll be back. I promise. She straightens up. What time did the dog sitter say she was gonna get here? The doorbell rings. Chris hurries down the stairs. I think that's her. Steph walks over and opens the door to see a medium-sized woman. Hey. Brenda? Yep. Come in, come in. As she enters the house, Chris walks over. So, we'll be in Savannah for a week for a family event. Bailey takes her medicine twice a day, but she'll only take it if you wrap it in cheese. The instructions in the medicine are on the counter. Remember, just one tablet in the morning and a half tablet in the evening. Oh, okay. Perfect. Now, there shouldn't be any problems. She does get a bit energetic, but she's pretty docile for the most part. But you can call or text either me or Steph if anything happens. Great. I don't think there'll be any issues, though. Will there? She plays with Bailey as she says this. All right, well, I'll see you in a week, Bailey. Be good to Miss Brenda, okay? Bailey looks up and whimpers. Aww, she misses us already. Steph lifts up a suitcase. All right, Chris, you ready? Yep. As they leave, Bailey looks wistfully out the screen door as they load up the car and drive away. Brenda walks over and scratches her ears, but she simply turns around and scampers away. 2 days later, Brenda's watching TV when there's a knock at the door. She walks over to see a tall, lanky man who sort of looks like a cross between a hippie and a hipster, and lets him in. Oh, hey, Brandon. Brenda. Hey. He looks around. So, you're all by yourself? Yeah, for a week. They're in Savannah for a wedding and, well, left me here to house sit. Bailey scampers over to see who the stranger is. Oh, and, dog sit. Brandon kneels down and plays with the dog. And who's this precious button? Bailey. Bailey, say hi to Brandon. Say hi. Bailey merely whimpers. Is she always like this? Yeah, but she misses him, that's all. He walks over to the counter to see dog medicine and craft singles. What in the... Yeah, they have this thing where they use cheese to get the dog to take her medicine. I mean, I've never heard of this before, but, you know, it's whatever works. Let's see. You alright? Brennan smells the cheese. They're feeding day-old cheese to a dog? That is abusive. Dude, it's just cheese. What kind of sickos are you working for? Dude, take it easy. Jesus, you're making it sound like I work for the Manson family or something. Can we just watch a movie? He relents and goes over to the couch, but continues to look over at Bailey. A few days later, Brenda is working to get the house in order with Bailey barking in the background. Brandon waltzes in and she waves while she's on the phone. Too busy for a drink? Oh, hold on. What's up? You okay? No, the upstairs bathroom is leaking, and I just texted the owners and they said to call the plumber on the fridge. I'm on the phone right now, but he can't make it in today, and I'm worried the ceiling might cave in. When did it start leaking? Hold on. Yes, I'm still here. Tuesday? Seriously? How busy can you guys get? There's nothing for tomorrow. They're supposed to be back this Saturday. Hold on. Brandon, can you do me a favor? Sure. Can you, take the dog out for a bit? I think she needs a walk or something. Can do. Come on, girl. Billy runs over as he grabs the leash. Saturday comes and the car pulls up. Chris and Steph get out. God, what an awful wedding. Is your cousin always running her mouth? Yeah, pretty much. I just tune her out and think of something else and nod every 2 minutes or so. Does that always work? 70% of the time. Well, how do you think Brenda got on? Dunno, but she sounded frantic on the phone when the toilet ruptured. Well, let's just be grateful that was the only thing that broke. All things considered. Brenda walks up to them. Okay. Oh my god, you're here. Thank god you're here. Brenda, are you alright? You look like you've been through hell. If hell was wet and smelled literally like piss and shit, then yes. The plumber came by and put in a patch but said, oh, it's probably the toilet itself, so you'll need to get a new one. Oh, there goes our planned trip to the Bahamas this summer. And how's Bailey? Oh, fine. She was barking like mad when the bathroom flooded, but she's gotten quiet since. Great! Bailey! Bailey! Come to Mama. When Bailey doesn't enter, they look around. Did you leave her outside or something? No, I asked a friend of mine to walk her. And did said friend return? As she looks around, she realizes what happened. Oh, shit. It cuts to Steph on the phone, walking around the living room. Shit, straight to voicemail. Chris walks in. Anything from the police? Well, they said they'll look into it, but there's not much they can go on apart from what Brenda gave. And she was preoccupied with everything else literally going to shit. This is just awful. The house reeks, the wedding was mediocre, and now some stranger has absconded with my dog. And the police can't do anything? I mean, they'll try, but they can't make any promises. Steph sits down and buries her face in her hands. Come on, babe. It'll be alright. I don't know. Bailey. There's gotta be someone who can find out where this Brandon went. Chris looks up. It cuts to the living room where we see Lee and Lucas standing there listening to the story.
And the house sitter hasn't been able to get in touch with this guy?
No. Lee, I'm worried. What if something bad happened to Bailey?
Then I'll bring the fury of hell on this a-hole. Luca too.
Say what now? So, do you guys charge for this kind of service?
Nah, it's on the house. We'll find Bailey, Steph. Don't worry.
Here's my question. I've used the toilet in the master bathroom twice, and it's never acted up. What exactly caused it to go kablooey?
Dude.
Well, follow me on this, Suchek. Suppose the leak was a diversion for this dog napping.
You must be scraping the bottom of the barrel to think that, Luca.
I mean, would you admit it's a possibility?
If we were existing in a universe where every theory you concocted in that weird head of yours came true, then yes, it would be a possibility.
Thank you. Validation. That's all I needed to hear. Guys, can you find Bailey?
Don't worry, Steph. We're on it.
It cuts to Lee's apartment where Lee is scrolling on his computer. We see Luca waltz in with a cup of coffee. You find anything yet?
No. I've been on Facebook and found the dude's profile. Well, I think it's the dude based on what that house sitter described him.
A little hippie and a little hipster.
Pretty much. But he hasn't been posting anything. It's like he knows if he does, it'll give him away.
Really? You try Twitter?
No.
He goes onto Twitter and searches under the dog napper's handle.
Son of a bitch. What'd you know?
Anything?
Yeah. Apparently he feels that Chris and Steph have been abusive to Bailey by force-feeding her cheese.
Get out!
I know, and he's gonna take the dog over the border.
What do you mean, over the border?
The hell am I supposed to know? He just says over the border. There's not much to extricate from that. Hey, aren't you going to help with this also?
Well, fine. I think I may have a lead or two. We see Brenda in her apartment when there's a knock on the door. She goes over and opens it to reveal Brandon and Bailey. Brandon? Oh, no. You gotta help me. Please. No. You got me fired. I got a bad Google review, and I was interrogated by the police for your bullshit. And I'm sorry. You cannot even begin to apologize for the shit you've put me through. Get out, or I will call the cops on you. Please, Brenda, I promise. I swear on my life and my family's lives, I will make it up to you. But you gotta help me. Why? What happened? You know that psycho couple you house-sitted for? You mean the people whose dog you stole? They just hired the Bushwackers. Brenda stares at him. The who? Come on, you ought to know who they are. They made the news with killing that Carolina ghost farmer a few weeks ago, and then that mess with the killer watermelons. These guys are no joke. Hell, if you can blow up a giant worm, who knows what they'll do to me? Brenda, get the fuck. Please. I need you to drive me over the border. Just get me over the border, and I'll send you money as soon as I'm clear. Brenda sighs, and it cuts to her driving the car down a dark street. As they drive, Brandon keeps looking around nervously. I really can't tell you how much I appreciate this, Brenda. Whatever. Why did you even kidnap their dog? Did you even think for a second that they wouldn't go all apeshit on you? Before Brandon can answer, Bailey whimpers. Brandon turns around and suddenly a semi crashes into him. Lee runs out and opens the door, and Bailey leaps into his arms as Luca gets out of the semi. He waltzes over to the driver's seat, where we see Brenda lying there motionless. Well, Thanks for playing your part, Brenda. You were super. He prods her, but sees she isn't moving. Brenda? Brenda? Hello?
That was your lead?
Well, was, yes.
You know, the whole idea was not to kill the person who was leading the perp into the trap, right?
I miscalculated by a few centimeters, okay? They're coughing and walk over to see Brandon crawling on his elbows, his legs twisted and turned. Well, Mr. Dog Napper, how do you feel now that you've been caught? Not so good, eh, sonny boy? Please. I think I need to get to the hospital.
You may have a point, dude. There's literally a pool of blood out there.
Yeah, he'll be fine. 2 ibuprofen, he'll be okay.
Really? And may I point out, Bailey could have been injured or worse in this idiotic scheme of yours.
I don't know why you're huffing and puffing bad here, Suchek. We got the job done. We got Bailey back, didn't we?
Ugh. We could have used so many other tactics besides you barreling in with a semi. Wait, how did you even get one?
Oh, there was like a lot full of them. I just grabbed the first one I could see.
You mean the first one you could break into, right?
I don't know if you count scaling the fence. As they're bickering, Brandon tries crawling away but finally gives up and collapses. As the Bushwackers walk away, headlights shine and a figure walks over and stares at Brandon's body. So much potential. We will give you a second chance, my son. He lifts the body and carries it to the van and drives away.